Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Roberson. The feed to Cantor. Puts up the baby hook. No good. Great D that time from Gibson.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Cantor is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Victor Oladipo is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Oladipo after Dwayne Wade's miss. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And that one falls for Westbrook. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Wade passes to Rondo. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
We talked about the strategy as it applies to D. Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now Lopez, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunks so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
And a great stretch of games here for Wade at the end of last a great stretch of games for Wade at the end of last season. I mean, he turned back the clock, if you will, for a while and really helped carry this Heat team.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Rondo. Gibson against Cantor. Kicks it to Rondo. Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Lopez has got his first 2 points. Greg, you know, I remember that stretch with Wade you're talking about. It seems like he finally now feels healthy, Clark, and it shows.
Wade himself said, Kevin, it was the best he felt in a couple of years. Health is such a big factor for him, given how he plays and selectively now likes to attack the rim.
Now, here's Wade, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The three, and the shot is good.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Rondo. Wade outside. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
And really, those types of possessions, guys, can be really demoralizing for the defense.
Here's Westbrook, the Bulls getting the bucket. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gibson. And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Six to shoot. Rondo can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 3. Takes the 3. Another miss by Westbrook. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Fires from deep, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Rondo. Wade's got 5.
I tell
And here's Westbrook. Pass to Cantor. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
One shot. One shot.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team and the way they approach the game.
2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And he sinks the second.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago, signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Now, here's Cantor. It's Oladipo on the wing. Wade is covering. Offensive rebound. Cantor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Taj Gibson picks one up. Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Mirotic has checked in for Taj Gibson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 5, and the basket by Morrow.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now Rondo. They set the pick. Lopez kicks to Butler. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
The Thunder leading by 4. Westbrook with it. From 17 feet out, here's Cantor. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Ilyasova comes in for Cantor, and it's Payne in for Oladipo.
Get open, it's free.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside Rondo. Mirotic the screen. Lopez sets a screen for Butler. To the middle from 11 feet away, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Butler. Lopez has got 8 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Rondo against Westbrook. Inside, Butler, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Morrow. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Chicago. Z's checked in for Wade. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Rajon Rondo. D, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Dinwiddie. Lopez outside. Here's Valentine. No good. That would have tied it. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Morrow, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Free throw good for Morrow. And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
Yeah, that was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. I mean, he's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
Now here's Westbrook. Down low, deflects the pass, and they're pushing it up. Tries it from 9. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Here's Westbrook. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Dinwiddie, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
McDermott's checked in for Butler. Arenas is checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 3. Now here's Payne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the inside, Sabonis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Lopez a screen. Dinwiddie dishes to Lopez. It's Chicago with another bucket.
That's their third straight takeoff and assist.
Great ball movement.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's a screen. Payne passes to Sabonis. To the left wing. Fires from 14. No good. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the missed 3 from Doug McDermott.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Valentine passes to Lopez. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
And here's Payne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And guys, how about Ilyasova last season shooting the basketball? Always a decent threat to score. His improvements in efficiency were amazing. He increased his field goal accuracy from 41 to 47% in only 1 year.
And we were talking about Ilyasova. There's a reason his field goal percentage went up last season. It wasn't necessarily better shooting. It was probably better shot selection.
And I think the scheme played to his strengths. Lots of ball movement, penetration, kicking out to open spot-up shooters. Ersan showed us that's his kind of game.
And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Lopez passes to Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Mirotic has a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lopez with the steal. 1:25 left to play in the first. There's the pick. Valentine passes to Mirotic. Pocket 6 and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Payne passes to Sabonis. The dish to Payne. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
They set the screen. Payne passes to Sabonis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Good on the second free throw.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook for that matter.
Thunder trailing by 3. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. Dinwiddie kicks to Mirotic. Lopez a screen. With 1 on the clock. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Oladipo. And it's Roberson in at the 3. Here's Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rondo's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. Now Oladipo. Adams outside. Oladipo outside. Goes up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Oladipo's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Out to the right wing. Adams with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Offensive rebound. Roberson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Rondo kicks to Gibson. Butler up top. He's covered by Cantor. Butler against Oladipo. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Cantor. And it falls over the rim and in. Cantor's got 9 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Rondo kicks to Gibson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Cantor with a screen on Rondo. Westbrook dishes to Cantor, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
Well, Enes Kanter has been getting it done. He has 9 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And it's Butler missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oladipo, the pass to Adams. Oladipo outside. For 3. That's good. Oladipo's got 10. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida. And he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Scooped up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And that's 13 points for Enes Kanter. Rondo kicks to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Butler dishes to Gibson. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Gibson sends it back. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Butler passes to Rondo. He dishes it to Mirotic. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the wing jab. Bulls trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was remarkable. Can run like the wind for a big guy. Not that strong, but more aggressive than you'd think.
And back to Mirotic last season, per 36 minutes, he averaged 18 points, 9 rebounds. He was also a tremendous foul shooter for a rookie big and made the all-rookie first team, was second in Rookie of the Year voting. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Both free throws good from Wade.
And, you know, for Mirotic, his value extends to the defensive end as well. He did a surprisingly good job of racking up blocks and steals last season. You have to believe that if he improves his power and consistency, an all-star nod isn't so far off.
Well, Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Adams outside. Goes back up. Cantor. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the Bulls making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Now here's Rondo. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Bulls have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Free throw, good. Butler.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by Rondo.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Wade in the corner. Plenty of space. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. And Oladipo kicks to Cantor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
They set the pick. Pass to Mirotic. Lets it go with a 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Mirotic has got 10 points.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Here's Rondo following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the free throw line has been a bonus as well. I mean, they've sought contact, and when the whistle blows, they're taking advantage.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Z's checked in for Chicago. And then for Oklahoma City, Ilyasova comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
And here's Rondo following Russell Westbrook's 3. Wade outside. The kick outside to Butler. The pass to Valentine. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. It's deflected. That's good. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Here's Wade. He's got 9. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Now here's Payne. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Wade. Finished off the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Feeds it to Robertson. They set the pick. Now here's Payne. Wade is covering. Payne dishes to Adams. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Outside Rondo. Lopez passes to Wade. Shoots a fader and the bucket. Wade's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Adams. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
McDermott's checked in for Chicago. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Thunder, D, he's checked in for Steven Adams. B comes in for Andre Robertson. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Valentine passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Wade. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now here's Ilyasova, and he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 3.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he hits it to tie the game up. McDermott's got himself on the board with 3 there. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Payne kicks to Ilyasova. And here's Morrow outside. That is good.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Dinwiddie dishes to Wade. Lopez outside. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Really left alone that time. Z's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Payne with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Dishes to Morrow. Chicago grabs the miss.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Now here's Payne. Ilyasova. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Wade outside. He kicks it to Lopez. Off the iron that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Wade drives in. Here's Lopez. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark. They won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger, I think.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
And he makes the first.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Lopez.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the pick. Gibson the screen. Here's Valentine, and that one goes long.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Ilyasova kicks to Morrow. The tray. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Thunder lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, a couple of quick questions for you. What's your attitude right now, and what do you think will be the team's focus for the second half?
Well, I mean, we just want the ball. Go always got to rebound the ball. We got to get in there as a team, all of us, and rebound the ball. You know, they crash the glass, all of them. But then it's about getting a win. We can play any style, and tonight we just want to figure out how to get a win.
Dwayne, thank you so much. Gentlemen, he likes when they mix it up.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. A big night so far for Enes Kanter. He ended up with 17 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
One strong area has been their work on the boards. When you're trying to get ahead in the score and stay there, it often comes down to a few extra possessions. That's why any extra rebounds can make a big difference. Now they have to come out in the second half and attack the glass with the same vengeance.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, their defense was really inconsistent. They get a stop, then turn around and give up an easy bucket. That's why they allowed over 50% shooting. Their defense needs to be a lot more focused in the second half.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
The Bulls trail by 4. We've got Nikola Mirotic, D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to improve, effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
And whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From March on, he led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
And so Mirotic nails both of them.
And for that note about Mirotic, in the fourth, he outscored LeBron and Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player, much less a rookie.
Now here's Cantor. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Tries again, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. And no doubt last season the Bulls were clearly preparing for the playoffs. They played their rookies but added a lot of playoff seasoned veterans to that roster.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. As you mentioned, the Bulls added veteran leaders last season. Pau Gasol was the notable one. 11 Bulls Clark had playoff experience prior to their postseason run a season ago.
And that's invaluable, Kevin, to have that kind of experience. I mean, having Gasol, 2-time champion in the locker room, big, as is having almost a dozen guys who understand the intensity and the details that playoff basketball requires.
Here's Rondo, the Thunder making the shot. Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Left side, Butler. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. 13 feet away. Cantor's shot is off.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Passes it to Lopez for the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Oladipo outside, fires the 3, and another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game, now shooting 5 of 11.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Lopez sets a screen for Rondo, stolen by Cantor. Westbrook up top, he's covered by Rondo. Right wing. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wade outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact.
2 shots, gentlemen.
D-Wade playing well. 15 points. And he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, The big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And Wade drops them both.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oladipo goes in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, 3-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
Oladipo hits them both.
And talking about Victor Oladipo's improvement, a lot of it has to do with his work ethic. Also his pregame film studies, something his college coach absolutely raved about. And all of that showed up for him big time last season.
You could see the eye contact there, gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And you know, back to Oladipo, we always talk about 5-star phenoms coming out of high school. He was just a 3-star guy. He's had to work for everything he's gotten, and I think that served him well. He's got a hunger and drive that you can't manufacture.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly, eventually pulled it together, and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Good. Westbrook's got 13 points.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
Now here's Westbrook after Dwayne Wade's miss. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Lopez kicks to Wade. Back to Lopez. Got it from 16 feet. He's got 14.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Adams. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Rondo passes to Wade. Mirotic the screen. Shoots from the baseline. Another miss by Wade.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
The shot's good from Cantor.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Rondo. It's stolen by Adams. Outside Westbrook. Inside and stolen by Mirotic. Butler against Westbrook. There's the triple. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Wade.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
There's a screen by Cantor. Oladipo for 3. Excellent D from Wade. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rondo dishes to Lopez. Westbrook against Rondo. Back to Lopez. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. There's a screen by Cantor. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Robin Lopez. And Z subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Payne's checked in. Now here's Rondo. The feed to Gibson. And they double up Butler. And Gibson kicks to Mirotic for the lead. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And, you know, guys, Taj Gibson now has 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Both shots good from the strike.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 16. Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Bulls getting the bucket. They set the screen, and that one's good. Payne's got his first 2 points. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now here's Gibson. Gibson the screen. Kicks it to Butler. Launches it. Thunder with the rebound. Roberson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Payne. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Butler in the corner. And they double up Butler. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Shots. You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Chicago. McDermott's checked in for Mirotic. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. He's checked in for Steven Adams. Ilyasova comes in for Enes Kanter. Abrinas is checked in for Roberson. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he's good on the second. The Thunder with the lead. Now Payne. There's the screen. The dish to Ilyasova. McDermott with the steal. Dinwiddie kicks to Butler. Poked away. And there's the pass to Valentine. Back to Gibson. On the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, Chicago. No good. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Outside Gibson. They set the screen. Butler passes to McDermott. Here's Valentine. He nails it. We're tied up. Z's got 10 points. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Sabonis. 16 feet away. Rebounded by McDermott. Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Dinwiddie. And that misses. That would have put him up. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Feeds it to Morrow. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Morrow. 8 points for him. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ahead. Valentine passes to McDermott. Bulls moving the ball around. Butler from outside. Rebound by Ilyasova. To the wing right side. Here's Valentine. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's 13 points for Z.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Sabonis, nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Payne. Here's the screen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Payne's got 6 in the quarter. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ilyasova can't hit. Chicago leading. Valentine passes to Dinwiddie. Outside Butler. To the paint. And the layup falls. Butler's got 14 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Ilyasova passes to Abrinas. Here's Payne. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Bulls out front, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Check it out.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Thunder trailing by 3, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Oladipo. And it's Roberson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Roberson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Wade outside. Here's Gibson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And both free throws good from Gibson. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Westbrook. They set the pick. Dishes it to Roberson. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Rondo. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. On up the court. Offensive rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Valentine passes to Rondo. Out to the wing. To the inside. Lopez That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
That's good from Cantor. And Chicago shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Rondo against Westbrook. Gibson the screen. Back to Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. A 3-ball. And it's Westbrook missing. The Bulls leading by 6. Lopez a screen. Wade kicks to Gibson. Shot's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Westbrook. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. And it's sent back by Lopez. Floats one up. Shot is off. Nice D from Oladipo. Thunder trailing by 8. There's the screen. Passes it to Roberson. Adams dishes to Cantor. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Cantor's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Lopez passes to Valentine. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Stolen by Cantor. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And finished off by Westbrook.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Rondo and Gibson, here we go. That one's off, still out of sync. Oklahoma City trailer. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
It's been a tough go for him, just an uncontainable game for Zeke. 13 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here's Oladipo. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Six on the shot clock. Gibson with the steal. Outside Rondo. Gibson a screen. Westbrook against Rondo. Teardrop shot. Second chance shot. Can't hit. Excellent D from Cancer.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Westbrook kicks to Oladipo. Adams dishes to Oladipo. Here's Roberson. It's good. This game is all even.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Rondo passes to Gibson. Wade against Oladipo. Gibson with the screen on Oladipo. To the paint. He's feeling it. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 10 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Now here's Rondo. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Well, Greg, on the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
feeds it to Adams. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Cantor on the money from 12 feet away. Cantor's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Rondo. Lopez right side. The feed to Wade. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Thunder trailing by 4. Oladipo with the ball. Kicks it to Cantor. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Thunder score.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Bulls have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And Gibson kicks to Wade. Gibson with a screen on Oladipo. Double teamed on Wade. Here's Lopez, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Victor Oladipo with the elite athleticism and versatility to be a perennial all-star. We've seen the second-year phenom line up as a 1. He's played off guard. He's even played a little small forward in his time in the league.
And he has that quickness, length, and power combo to be a lockdown defender at all of those positions as well. So that's why he was the co-defensive player of the year coming out of college.
Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And both free throws good for Lopez.
You know, back to Oladipo, he has a tremendously quick first step. Finished second in the slam dunk contest to Zach LaVine. Some dunks he's had in regular season play, downright nasty.
And talking about Oladipo's explosiveness, we're starting to see it in his overall scoring as well. Had his first back-to-back 30-point games this year against Chicago and Houston. If he keeps improving at this rate, could be an all-NBA first-teamer before he's through.
Bulls on D. 4-point game. Now here's Westbrook. No good on the triple. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Gibson dishes to Rondo. Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Butler from outside. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 4.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Wade.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Westbrook. Lopez with the block.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Rondo. Stolen by Westbrook. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Good game for Westbrook. He has 23 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lopez outside, looking for Wade. He gets it there. Shot from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wade's got 15 points in just the second half. Now Oladipo outside Westbrook to tie it up. And it's Westbrook again missing. 3 on 3. Rondo passes to Lopez. Wade against Oladipo. Butler in the corner. There's the dish to Gibson. It's stolen by Adams. Goes up. And Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Left in the fourth quarter. Wade against Oladipo. Wade gets to Rondo. Here's Lopez. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Lopez has got 14 points here in the second half.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Oladipo dishes to Robertson. Here's Westbrook. The pass to Adams. Here's Oladipo, and he has space. Again, the Thunder score. Butler kicks to Wade. It's stolen by Adams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. They now take the lead. 28 points for Russell Westbrook.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Wade up top, headed by Oladipo. And it's blocked by Adams. Gibson passes to Lopez and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Lopez. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Roof shot.
It's the first that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Free throws don't get much bigger than that, but he made it look easy to put them in front.
Going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wade outside. Pass to Rondo. Gibson with the screen on Westbrook. Rondo with it. Kanter cover. Lopez dishes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Back to Westbrook. Inside. Here's Adams. Outside Rondo. Butler. Nails it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
shot and game clock separated by 4. Westbrook can't get it to go. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear. A 3-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. And we'll see what happens right here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, you had a huge impact out there tonight. Did you feel like you needed to shoulder more of the load than usual?
Well, when you're on the basketball floor, you got to do something. You got to make an impact, and I just try to make an impact either way. So our guys did a great job. That's what it's all about right now.
You did many things tonight, Dwayne. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Robin Lopez. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.